The Choosing Life Christian University, Abeokuta, has graduated 34 students from various courses of study. The graduation ceremony was held at the Government Chapel, Oke-Igbenyin, Abeokuta, the state capital. The theme of this year's convocation ceremony is the role of chaplains in education in building 21st century ministry. In their separate addresses, the provost of the institution, Dr. Babatunde Adetono, and the chancellor, Professor Olumuyiwa, urged the students to be good ambassadors of the school.
We are having about 33 graduates. We are having the honorary doctorates, 4 of them. Then we have the executive master, 4. We have the master degree, about 5. Then the bachelor degree, 11. Associate, 3. Then diploma, 6. So when you add everything together, it's 33. What the world needs now is qualitative leadership, and that is exactly what we have been preaching to them for the past 1 year, that they should be good ambassadors of the school, at the same time represent their country very well anywhere they find themselves, and make sure that there are solutions to the problem. There are so many challenges, there are so many things that have to be put in place, but it's human being that God will use. So if each one of us could resolve that, oh, in my lifetime, I want to solve a particular problem, you discover that in the next few years, we may not have much problem on ground. So my advice for them is to look for a particular challenge and face it and make sure that they prefer good solution for the incoming generations.
I need to first of all congratulate the presidents and our Professor Samuel Olumuyiwa for the great work, and he's the visionary, and all the faculty member, our board, and also our students. So this is the second convocation, the second year, and we appreciate God for the successful completion of another academic session that is leading to the convocation and graduation for some of our students. So my advice to our graduates today is that they should be a good ambassador of this institution. As we are releasing them, they are eager. We are releasing them into the world to go and do well in their choosing career, and to expand the everything that they've learned and they have been taught here, to make sure they shine the light in every aspect of their life and every walks of life that they find themselves.
Also speaking, the duo also urged the Nigerians to be patient with the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration.
Just as our president said about 2 days ago, that there is no magic that could be performed concerning our economic situation, that it requires patience. Now, we all know that he inherited so many challenges, and he has promised us that one after the other he is going to resolve them. So I want to beseech Nigerians to be a little bit patient, because it's too early for us to judge the current regime. So the state of the nation, all of us understand that things are not that okay, but notwithstanding, with hope in God and hope in our leaders, we are trusting God that things will take shape very, very soon.
For our great country, Nigeria, we will advise the federal government, most especially the new ministers that just got their portfolio, to make sure that they put in place a good policies that will help reduce the suffering. A lot of people are going to, especially middle class and low level people within the country, are going through a lot. But at least now that we have ministers, at least they can support the new president to advance the cause and make sure that they bring the suffering down and help people to live a good life in the country.
Some of the officials of the school also charged the students.
Today is a great day for us as an institution. I want to encourage every of our students that as they come to this school, we have prepared them to be a good ambassador of Nigeria as a whole, and the school in particular. As we send them out, we want them to exploit as much as possible, because with God, all things are possible.
They are going out now. They should go and practice all the good things, all the values, all the teachings, all the messages passed to them. They should go and exhibit it and then be ambassadors, good ambassadors of the school.
Also speaking, the honorary award and recipient and the best graduate student shared their thoughts about the school.
privileged by God to be alive and to be part of this glorious event. I want to thank God so much for His grace this far. It's been God. It's been God.
So I'm excited because, you know, while I was younger, I didn't have the opportunity of education, you understand? So, but by God's grace, I pushed, and by the grace of God, I was able to rise up, you know. I can just say my life has been the story of the grace of God, because even my tuition, everything has been by the grace. So, and I appreciate everyone that God has used for me to be able to come to this height. So my advice for my colleague is that they shouldn't stop wherever they are. You know, like our professor will always tell us, he said, education is from cradle to grave. So you don't stop. You don't stop, you know, you keep learning.
At the end of the event, awards and honorary awards were presented to the students, as well as group photographs taken to honor the day.